November 2nd, it is 9:14 a.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. Let's take a look at the markets. Well, today Bitcoin Cash goes up, Bitcoin's going up too. Both, it just broke 7,000. Big news, big news. It's just on this unstoppable path. I don't know, it could go higher. Most likely will. It looks like we have a very solid base. The altcoins are bleeding out terribly. I don't know if that will continue. It'll be interesting to see what happens over there. A lot of time you see a push and pull between the two. I think though that Bitcoin still is the big dog and it is still the most decentralized underlying technology, I'd say. But at the same time, whales do take advantage of these type of moments to push down the prices of their own projects or their own interests, and they'll probably ride Bitcoin until it stops going up. Once other people start to sell, they'll start to sell, and it could go to like 15,000. I think it's to like triple. It's like this beast, I think, because oh my gosh, because it can eat so much. It eats the whole ecosystem, because it's the big Bitcoin, so it eats the whole space. It's just eating it. It's having no problem doing it. Yeah, we can see it continue. It could definitely go to 10. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I think 10 is kind of like the big number, once it hits that point. I wouldn't say it's overpriced. I just say it's going up really fast, It's going up really fast. So you don't want to buy things when they're going up that fast. No. It's scary when you do that because that's like FOMO. That's what it is, fear of missing out, It's interesting. I went to a networking event. I'm trying to start like a little consulting firm. It's difficult to convince people that this is going to be something big. It's hard to convince them that. But it's funny because I started going to these weekly meetings when it was at like 5,500 and now it's at 7,000. So of course I say that. I go, when I started coming to this, it was at 5,500, now it's at 7,000. And, it's just like people, because it's not going away. And it's not even going away for me. I'm in all these altcoins. Bitcoin just keeps going up, not going away. It's a similar thing. I'm experiencing it too. This thing's like a beast. But at the end of the day, I'm really into the attention economies. I see, because it's funny, when I show people Bitcoin, they're so confused. They're like, I'm so confused. What's the point, They don't get it, right? And they don't care to, and I don't blame them, because it's just a volatile thing. It's just like buy into it, and then you make money. Like, there's no real substance. Or like something like Steam, for example, I'm creating content, and like people don't need to give a shit about crypto to be involved on the Steemit platform. And that's what's so cool about it. Like, you just post like you would on Facebook, You don't do anything else. You just make an account. Obviously, the account process has been really fucked up, but I think they're just trying to slow the amount of users, try to scale before they get big. Like, let's not get big and then our fucking website shut down. Because we can't handle the scalability. But it's funny because when I plan to present people, I plan to present them with the Steemit platform. I'm not going to show them Bitcoin. Because I don't know. It's like, see, the thing is with Bitcoin, is like it's all speculative. And same thing with all these other currencies in the sense that you're gambling. You know what I mean? That's what you're doing. Or like something like Steam, you don't even have to put money in to get some out. You know what I mean? You just fucking post like you would daily, like on Instagram. Instead of going to Instagram, instead of going to these other outlets, right? Then you just have a tiny source of income of crypto. And then the incentive to buy Steam is the incentive to monetize your content. So if you're a content creator, you're monetizing what you're creating. It just makes more sense to me. It makes more sense that cryptocurrency goes in that direction. Obviously, that you need the complete decentralized platforms. Actually, it's interesting. I noticed how like BitShares, excuse me, came out with their core application. Like I think Steam should have a core application. Well, I'm sure it will at some point, but it's still very new. You know, everything's very new. But yeah, that's interesting. It's all very interesting stuff. Because at least my experience with like the average day person, you know, like going to these things weekly and trying to convince them that they should they should make this a part of their lives, you know. And the thing is with Steemit, it's so much easier to do that because it's a social media platform. Like, yeah, I know how to use Facebook, you know. People are like, yeah, I'm all about this. This is something I could do. I don't have to put any money into it. I can get money out, period, you know. So, but even that's kind of difficult. But it's just a matter of stepping on the lines at that point. I don't know. It's exciting stuff, man. It's come a long way. I made a lot of mistakes along the way, but that's just a part of it, you know. It really is. You just gotta be thankful for what you have. You don't need to be the most wealthy, you know. It's not like it's money. I don't know how to explain it, but at the same time, it's about making a choice about freedom, you know. Saying, you know what, fuck the man. I'm not going to use his money. We're going to use our money, you know. That says a lot about a personality. You're just able to accept that. So it's not even so much people that get the technology. It's like the philosophical a detachment from, you know, like government entity and complete free market enterprise, right? So it's not even a technical thing. It's a social and psychological thing, right? Spiritual thing. It really does get to that point, like in the sense of, you know, the root of evil, but are you a root of goodness? Like, for example, decentralized platforms actually have a lot of goodness and fair distribution involved. So what you're rooted to could really control a lot of your daily life. Like when you go out and make dollar bills, that's the eye on the dollar bill, right? That's like the mark of the beast, right? So, you know, it holds weight on you, like it's the devil, right? I don't know. Well, interesting times. Peace.